Welcome, beautiful friends. It's a delight to talk about a crystal that has always been part of my life since a healer. This crystal has always been there for the most painful of situations that we know as losing a family member to the spirit world. So we say goodbye to them, and the word that is often used is grief, and how to clear grief and how to release the negative energy and thoughts of grief. And it's a huge challenge, and now more than ever do we need this crystal because of the amount of people who are getting sick and ill and moving into the light these days more than ever. So I'm blessed, I'm grateful to have worked on some beautiful crystals, a selection of them, not many, but very beautiful. And these crystals are 100% genuine, high grade, gorgeous, and they are fabulous for clearing grief. So let me introduce you to a very small collection, but very special. High grade, perfect, on Motherstone. I think they are probably my favourite collection I've had. These are spectacular. I'd like to take you through them one by one. So we have a pencil here. So the long shaft there with the Motherstone on. I can't explain how beautiful and powerful this is. Black Tourmaline is phenomenal, phenomenal. This one here is, again, if you look carefully, you can see the Motherstone. I wanted to keep it exactly like it was, how it was dug. Isn't that phenomenal? And yeah, the formation is incredible. And when it catches the sun, it's so beautiful. You can feel the energy. I want to show you them one by one. Now, most of the time I get them from Africa, Bobo Mountain. These are Namibia. Absolutely phenomenal pieces and high grade. That is something spectacular. That is spectacular, that piece. They all are absolutely beautiful. This is, again, incredible specimen. Look how gorgeous that is. Beautiful. My personal favourite is this one. I don't know why, but I just love this one. It's incredible. Its energy is phenomenal. I'll show you this one. Something very pretty and beautiful on the Motherstone. Two gorgeous chunks there together. Again, look at this one. Motherstone on top. Love it to bits. Gorgeous. These two are really special as well. They're gorgeous. And look at these two. Yeah, I can't help but smile. These are definitely bring a smile on your face if you're feeling down and sad. And the energy which blasts out of these certainly clear away negative thoughts. But there's also another beautiful thing. That's it. I mean, just look at that. You can just imagine how it was dug. Just tucked in that beautiful little protective mother nature. She's just holding it like a baby in a womb. It's just, they're all phenomenal. All of them. Phenomenal. Really, really beautiful. Look at that. Incredible. So, this crystal has been with me from the word go, and it was probably one of the first crystals that I worked with, one of the first 10, and it's never been out of my sight since. You can imagine as a healer, one of the few topics why people come to you is because the loss of somebody that they love. And sometimes, it's very, very hard to clear that. And I don't think it's ever something, that we can not talk about. We should talk about it because the energy of grief is like Well, you're never going to forget about somebody that you love. And it's not that you want to forget about somebody that you love, but to change the energy of thinking about somebody you love with a negative thought to thinking about somebody that you love who's left this world to a positive and happy and loving and a high vibe thought is really what I believe black tourmaline does. And the more you wear it, the more you feel the love of a family member. And it has that great energy of not only healing the grief, but then connecting you to that family member. So, I think like if you look really deep into it, as I did, I wanted to know what grief was. A lot of the times that the negative thoughts that we create stop us from actually feeling close to our family. And the more we feel grief, the more we like push ourselves away from that connection. So it's like create grief, create a block around the consciousness. Think of good thoughts and happy thoughts. That disappears and the consciousness then feels your family in the spirit world. So it goes deeper than that, but if we keep it simple, when you wear black tourmaline, it helps clear those negative thoughts and feelings that then you can start feeling your family in the spirit world, and then the happiness and joy comes with it. I'm saying this, and like you might think, oh, this is a big plug for black tourmaline. I've been using it 20 years. I've seen the profound effects it had on my clients. And yes, no, the pain doesn't go in the sense that you're not going to feel sad at times, but things change. It's a change in thought. That's all it is. And I would never speed the process up of your pain that you feel for your loved ones, because there is something in the brain that says to show your love for a loved one, you have to measure how long you feel pain for. So, when my mum died when I was 12, my grandma wore black from then on. And I asked her when would she stop wearing black. I remember asking her when I was like 15, 16. And she says, how dare you, I do this for your mother. And I said, but she wouldn't want you to wear black. She'd want you to wear happy clothes and be happy. And she just didn't understand. And even at 15 years old, it didn't make sense. My dad kept my mum's clothes in a closet. Why, Dad? Why keep all the clothes there? It's a reminder of your mum. Is it a good reminder? Can you move on? And he couldn't move on. And the day came when he did say, finally, I will give these clothes to people that want them, and charity and the jewelry in the jewelry box. I give one piece to each member of the family and move on with happiness and joy. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people believe that they have to suffer. I guess it's a kind of thought process of Jesus Christ dying on the cross. Let us all suffer, and to give us this idea of religion saying that we should suffer and this is we're all sinners. I don't believe in any of those things. I believe in joy, and there are places in the world, there are people in the world that think differently, and that moving into the spirit world is like, let me tell you, it's us who have it bad. We think that we're living. We're not living. When we move into the spirit world, that's when we're alive. That's when we're truly living our ultimate love and compassion and all the wonderful things. I felt it. I felt the spirit world. I felt them many times run through me, work through me, and the love and the joy of that is like, what are we mourning about? They're happy. We should be happy if they're happy. So it's hard to explain this to somebody who's just lost somebody, and nobody should ever lose a child. Nobody should ever lose their child. So, I understand this and I get the grieving process. So moving straight back to this black tourmaline, I believe wholeheartedly it's one of the most profound crystals to change the vibration and help you move forward. And funnily enough, it's black, right? And we talked about black the other night on colours. And what does black mean? Black means that we can't see the future. We don't know what's happening, where we're going, but we know that there's a change coming. So black to me is the colour of change. So it makes all sense all around, and the frequency and energy in this crystal, like I've just explained, does many things. It sends a frequency, a wave, to blast away what I believe is that deep-rooted feeling of, guilt, sadness, loss, all of those feelings of not having the joy and the love of your family around you. And with a good healing session with a good healer and a beautiful piece of tourmaline, it's amazing how tears flow and that connection comes back, and they feel the love of their family and spirit. And that's all it takes. Once that connection happens again through black tourmaline, then the joy of life comes, and we realize that they haven't died. In fact, they're alive more than we are. So we need to help them in the way of trying something like this to help our connection to the spirit world. And the only way we can do that is clear the fear, the pain, the suffering, and the guilt. So I believe black tourmaline, without a doubt, is one of my chosen crystals for grief. So there you go. Small collection. I'll put them on the website. They are high grade. I hope you appreciate them. They are cherry picked out of literally about 400 pieces. So there's not many. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, just 16 pieces. But they are extremely beautiful, high grade, beautiful gem quality as far as I'm concerned. They're probably the nicest collection I've ever had. So I'm pretty proud of them, and I hope you appreciate them. All right, guys, I'll link one link below to this beautiful collection. And I do have some on my website already, a few pieces there that are gorgeous as well. So, hey, you might find one. If not, support your local crystal store and go down there and get your hands on one and feel one, and I'm sure the right one will come to you. I've got probably 5 hours more to spend on these, and I'll put pure energy healing into them in a way of connecting to spirit and putting that memory in there. So I hope it makes your connection to your family and spirit much speedier. And that's what I'm going to work on probably tonight for about 3 to 5 hours. I hope you appreciate them when they come. Take care. Have a great day.